Hello everyone, my name is Andy and welcome back to a long overdue new episode of Building the Boss Board. Today, what is today? It's the day before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving 2022. I've had these for about a week now, maybe a little longer. We're going to rip into it. I will say that these 4 Boss pedals plus this Earthquaker Devices Hizumitas fuzz that also has the box came as one bundle. We'll throw this in a Deals and Steals episode for fun. But all right, let's get into it. We're going to start with the little crown jewel, I think, of today's collection or chunk. This came from one of my local stores. Absolutely love shopping there. I almost hate shopping there. I even told the owner this recently because I was like, son of a biscuit, why do you have so much cool stuff? So, you know, be smart out there. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. But it's a DD3, simple digital delay, but it's Keeley modded. If you're not familiar with Keeley, Robert Keeley, I believe before / partly during his owning and, well, not owning, but like founding and creating of Keeley Effects, or Keeley Electronics, excuse me, I believe he was still modding stuff. So my understanding is that this is a 3-way switchy, 1, 2, 3, yep. In the center, you've got stock DD3, and on the left and right, again, to my knowledge, these are some sort of analog delay / tape delay kind of things, and I think this is kind of the degrading character is what's indicated by that switch. But what I think is dope is this. Why would they replace the jack? So the out arrow here, I guess it's a dry output. You see them on other pedals, I've never used it. But I think in the spirit of that, since nobody ever uses this, this is an effects loop. So if you take a TRS-Y cable, you can loop another pedal into it, and I believe that its effect will be on the repeats of this. So this was $100. I think it's a steal. I glanced on Reverb, and I think they're more like 200 or more. So thanks to that store, he knows what he's doing. If he wanted to get rid of it, whatever. Anyway. Now let's rip into these 4. So these 4 plus that Hizumitas fuzz were all from the same seller. I think he posted them not quite a full day ago, and I was like, why are these still here? Especially because he, packed them all back up. They're practically new, to my knowledge. I haven't actually looked at these yet. So what do we got here? Is this Malaysia? Yeah, Malaysia. Oh, cool. Okay, so the OC5, this one specifically, I think the battery's still in there too. This one specifically, due to supply chain issues, I think new these are like 160, which is standard for a Boss pedal. But used, these things are still like 120. I think at one point, maybe 130. I think at one point they might have even been higher than new. $75, totally worth checking it out. I've been wanting to check it out because the OC3 is fine, but I'm curious about the poly and hopefully more quality, if you will, octaveness. The next 2 aren't super exciting, though I was really excited for one of them. I haven't had once again, all the stuff's in here. Basically new, $50, noise suppressor. Look at that, no Velcro or anything. I had one a while ago. I believe I was using it correctly. I didn't feel like it was doing quite the thing I wanted it to do. For $50, worth a shot. This is, I believe this was actually the one that I saw first that intrigued me. And yes, a GE7 might not be the most exciting thing. Especially recently, there have been a lot of videos saying this is your secret tool, this is your, Swiss Army knife backup plan in your arsenal to help shape your tone. Reason I wanted it was because 1, it was only $50. 2, it's practically new. 3, the GE7 that I have that I was using on my Boss board was still the ACA power, which is the 12 volt. So I figured just having a modern 9 volt with looks like sliders that aren't cracked off would be nice. So that was killer. Again, 50 for that. And then the last, certainly not least, once again, basically new. You can page through all this junk. It's just me unboxing things you've already seen. But What do we got here? Okay, so Taiwanese, so later Taiwan. Blues driver. 50 bucks. Holy crap. So what do we got here? 50, 50, 50, 75. Hizumitas was 75, so 300 for the 5. I said, how about a bundle price? He said, sure, what you thinking? I just said, 280. I didn't want to push my luck because I knew that these were priced really well. And I told him that. I said, I'm not going to gouge you, but I'll take all 5 for 280. And he said, wicked, I'm in. So we are going to wire these up. We'll find something funky to put in the effects loop of that and test that out. And we'll go from there. But hey, for 280 bucks. I'm sorry. So let's start with this. Called 380 bucks. I mean, yeah, that's what it was. This was 100 bucks. We've got drive pedals. We've got some tone shaping. We've got a noise gate in case we need it. Actually, I guess the octave would go here-ish in theory. And a delay pedal. So like building the bass board plus a little EQD. Again, we'll leave him off for this video, but there's a lot of tone going on in there. Let's plug it all in. Okay, we are all plugged in. Thanks for your patience. Oh wait, it only took me a second, or rather it took you a second to get from there to here. So, apologies for the crudity of this setup, but it works. Strymon Ojai, our 30 power supply, I just got for, it was like 125, which is fine. Like they're like 170 new, so for a pre-owned price in perfectly good shape, groovy, nothing, no issue there. So let's go. Let's do the noise suppressor first and get that out of the way. So, we're the neck pickup on my Schecter Nick Johnston HSS Strat thingy. I'm gonna crank the gain on the blues driver, and the noise suppressor will cut out that noise. Sorry, this is gonna be loud. So obviously it opens up when I'm playing and then it closes. You'll see it on, and then you'll see that threshold light over there. Then it closes that up. So it reduces noise. Really unexciting stuff. Right now it doesn't seem to be doing it super well. You can also use it as a mute. That's what this mode is. So if I bring this down. Cool. It does the thing. It works. It's super exciting. Whatever. Let's move on. Oh God, my tripod fell apart. Moving on. All right, here we go. We're back. Oh, are we back? We're not back. Why do I have no sound? Oh, just turns out this works. Jeez. All right, starting with the OC5. This is the one I'm most excited about. Actually, that's a lie. I think I'm most excited about that, but whatever. Let's check out the octave. Let's switch it to, it's switched on guitar. Again, there's a switchy on the top for guitar or bass. Still in the neck pickup here. Now you're gonna hear it bouncing around a little bit because I believe we should be on mono right now. Vintage, yeah, so like the OC2. So you're gonna hear that bouncing around trying to register multiple pitches, which is fine. Let's switch it to poly then. They do seem to work better the higher you go, but it seems to be handling that octave better for multiple notes. Oh, wait a minute. How does this work? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So the range here, you can actually set kind of up to what note or more or less one string that it works on. So there we go. Now we're octaving on all 6 strings. You'll still hear it bouncing a little bit, but let's do 3 strings. But yeah, the idea with the range, let's mix in that lower octave more. Right? Let's do both. I don't care. Are we still noise gating over here? So the idea is that you can go a certain distance. So if I cut that back, you should hear no octave on a couple of these top notes. So anyway, it's cool. Blues Driver. But I guess the idea here would be if you were to do, you know. So I guess we could try that. I think it's on that string, but that's okay. So make the bass notes a little bit bigger. Anyway, the rest of these are pretty self-explanatory. Blues Driver, low to medium gain. Neck pickup. What I actually really like about circuits like this is that you can go, like, it is relatively low gain. You can do that light breakup, just a little dirt. Anyway, that works. We'll do the equalizer. So, I'm not super familiar with all these frequencies and all that jazz. What I do know is that a lot of people like to use this as a mid bump. So, let's see. Effectively, fortunately, there's like a little notch at 0 for all of these. So, in theory, if I have this off. Looks like I lost a smidge of volume there, but the character of the notes didn't change. But then if you want to boost the mids or the level a little bit, you can do that. And that level goes a long way. So yeah, even if it's just literally just the level itself. A little clean boost action. So, a nice little secret weapon. Again, for $50, I couldn't resist. Because it's got the standard 9-volt plugs now. Now onto the DD3. You got a blue light as part of the mod, I guess. Sounds like a DD3. So now the question is, how do the repeats sound with the mods? So... okay. Definitely warmer. Back to standard. Really rolls off the highs there. Other side. What are we on here? Up to 800 milliseconds? What? Oh, I guess this knob is off by a notch. There we go. So there's 800. With decent feedback. So that's standard. Okay, so it definitely gets warmer. So not mind-bendingly different, but we are gonna clear all this off. We're gonna stick a Y cable in that, from what I know, to my knowledge, is an effects loop. Okay, good. So if we switch over to the analog, or whatever it's supposed to be, we can still get the bendiness. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, changed up the character a little bit, but let's clear all this and stick something weird in the effects loop of that and see what happens. Alright, I did have to test this before filming to make sure it did the thing. It mostly does the thing. I don't know if this is typical, but let's check it out. So we're on the digital delay, the normal, stock, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to turn this phaser on. So again, these two are in this effects loop. So this, these fit in here, then it's the delay pedal. So you'll notice there was one repeat there that wasn't modulated, then suddenly that super phaser kicks in. And I can't change the rate because this one's partly busted, but I just wanted to bring out something I haven't used in a while. But yeah, that first repeat is still clean. And then I tried these other settings. So it does change the character of the repeats. So I'll have to do a little more research and see if that is correct. Maybe see if it can be changed so every repeat has that modulation. But let's add a little drive in there. And you'll notice with that gain up, it'll start feeding back even more, which is insane. Let's take that off. Let's just do the gain itself. Let that die out. Let's add gain at noon. You hear it start to fuzz out a little bit. My guitar's turned down. I'm not even doing anything. We've just now got the character of these two pedals in this loop continuing, and the feedback's not even up that high. So bring that gain back and it'll settle down. Pretty wild. So yeah, interesting that it's on that second repeat that it finally kicks in. I wish it was first. Maybe I'll pop this open and see if there's anything else, but yeah. Why don't we do that? Alright, let's take a peek under the hood. It's a board. Looks like this was done back in 05. Well, I would assume these things are related. Guess we'll find out. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not an electrician. Whoa. What the? Oh, that's cool. Little brackety thingies. I am now wondering if I should even try to take this out. The answer is probably not. I'm just going to leave it. But I was just looking to see if there was like a dip switch or something in there in regards to when that effects loop kicks in for the repeats. I looked under this hood too. Nothing to write home about there. So anyway, if you've stuck around this long and listened to my crappy guitar playing, I appreciate you very much. Like, comment, subscribe. Nothing scheduled for the near future. Actually, I do have a Deals and Steals episode that I'll probably have. So the next couple weeks we'll have some videos. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.